All right, another one to be saved. Thinking about something that I started to see on the West Coast, especially with kind of various specialized restaurant places and things. Everyone has seen this who lived through the 90s and 2000s, was the open kitchen. This idea that it's like a show and everyone could see the food being made. And, it's like they're a part of the action. And that then everyone's communicating. They're, hey, I need the such and such, and have you gotten that da-da-da ready, and all this stuff. And you're like, ooh, I'm in the action. Well, the problem with an open kitchen is that you then don't have, you learn about the environmental control issues later, and then it's built into the plant. And I've seen this at a lot of places. Or this is aesthetically what I like, and I own the place, and it's like, great. And then you see how it functions, and it's very inefficient. And there's always a task that takes too long, or it's unsafe, and so that something just doesn't work very well. Or, as usual, you don't have environmental control. So some part of the kitchen is too hot, some part of the storage is too hot, some part of the cold preparation is too warm, that the air doesn't move, so you got smoke forming in places because you didn't put ducting in a certain way because you didn't want that. You wanted this weird aesthetic for this kitchen space so that people would be like, ooh, look, this person's doing this. So you won't have things like divided. This is the cold area where cold things are done. And this is the hot area where the hot things are done. You have people running back and forth all over the fucking kitchen just to handle various things. They're not in their station. There's no storage in their station. They haven't been even made a station, really. It's a pseudo station. It's something that obviously was thought of later. You see this a lot as you are in the business of at the bottom of the economy. You see a lot of design that you're like, somebody didn't think this through. Like, okay, I'm going to walk through here and use it. And I'm thinking a lot of people, especially like you HVAC guys and you wiring guys, you've probably seen this, like really weird stories that it's really difficult to make people understand. And, it's like, no, so this person had this here and then this here. They didn't understand why, like, their fireplace just kept producing smoke inside the house. They didn't get what they were doing, and the way that they had set this up, so stuff, all kinds of odd things. No matter how high they turned up the temperature, it was always cold. They didn't really understand. So I thought about corporate aesthetics, political aesthetics. This idea that you could just kind of say you're socialist or feminist or one of these heroic stances of our time, and wax heroic and virtuous, but and then that's it, and it's this aesthetic that you wear. You wear your feminist stuff, you wear your Antifa-ish thing, your thing that shows that your safety pin to show you're safe with me, and then there's these political aesthetics of, oh well, but if we punish the criminals, they might just become worse criminals then. Which you're slowly, you have years of experience where you finally walk through it and you're like, oh, I get it. Like Lex Luthor or something. Like, but even more ridiculous. I was up to minor evil, then you punished me. So I became major evil. Dun, dun, dun. That's his new guise. He dresses in a uniform and a black mask, and he commits crime and lights Teslas on fire. He's major crime. And so, I just started thinking about, like, it'll be interesting to see when there's this thing of like, oh, no, you see, you shouldn't really design it like that, because you're going to be spending a fortune on the electric. Hey, well, look at that. It's the ducks again. They just love this parking lot. I like how it's just this thing, like, he's just like, don't drive up on my girl, dude. I love this. This is so adorable. I love these two. Okay, well, I'm not going to bother them. But he's holding it down. Just Ducky. What a beautiful world. But anyway, so it's just something I'm rolling around in my mind while I'm offline. That's its own adventure. I'll walk you guys through that one at another point. Talk to you soon.